Good morning. Happy Supercharged Manifesting Monday. Oh my gosh, it's another Monday morning, 8 o'clock. I know we've had some crazy time changes all over the world. For a week there, we were all on like crazy different time zones. So I'm going to give everyone a couple minutes to join and grab a cup of coffee, get ready to be here with us to take notes. Good morning, Kimberly. Nice to see you. Happy Monday. Hi, Jen. Love having friends. Hey, Gina. See you Saturday night. Looking rich. Nice to see all of you guys this morning. Welcome. Happy Monday. Hi, Grace. From Jamaica. Candy is here. Oh, I love it. Awesome. All right. Good morning, guys. And good morning to, got my coffee. I love it. Yes. Get your coffee and a notepad. I'm going to be sharing something so simple but so powerful this morning. So for those of you, hey, Leslie, it is so awesome to see you. I was just talking about you last week to Lisa Montgomery. It's nice to have you here. I think I manifested you being here. All right, so it's Monday morning, right? Supercharged Manifesting Monday. And on these calls every Monday morning, I try to jump on and try as I might to keep it to 15 minutes. It somehow always seems to get away from me, but my intention, my heart, is to be on here and share some tips, some learning, some insights, something that I have come to learn and teach or share with the people in my community or my clients that will help you have life happen for you easier. Have you learn these amazing manifesting tools that we all have available to us so that the results that we want to experience in our life happen for us, right? I was thinking the other day, like, we can work hard for things or we can work with the power that we have to create results. And that's what I'm all about, is jumping on here every Monday morning. I'm committed to being here just to share with you some of the insights that I've had and the things that I practice to make life easier. And so this morning, Antonio, Janice, hi, all of you guys. So this morning I'm actually going to ask you, I'm going to be talking about your to-do list, and I haven't asked for a while. So this morning I'm going to ask you to do me an incredible favor, for me, but really for the people in your life that you know this might serve, who you observe are working really hard, and hearing about some of these tools and principles would really help them. Could you share this video? Tag them and invite them to come watch. Whatever seems, easiest for you. Would you go ahead and do that? This morning we're going to be talking about your to-do list and replacing it. I know it's going to blow your mind. I've taught about this. In fact, one of my very first Facebook Lives back in February, this was a topic that I chose to start this whole Supercharged Manifesting about, because so many people, myself included, I'm a recovering workaholic, and I still have to have moments where I have to reel myself back in and go, wait a second, Tasha, like, you're going overboard again back into your own effort. So this morning we're talking about your to-do list. Would you go ahead and share this video or invite a friend or friends or family, whomever you think that this might serve? I know it's going to be just an incredible, blessing. They're going to be very grateful to you for doing that. So one of the things that inspired me, which is very interesting because the very person I intended to talk about just said she was able finally to watch it live. And I realized that we needed to have this conversation last week when in our tribe, so I have my coaching clients, and then we have what we call our Aligned to Success tribe. And in this tribe, we have what we call Ask for Support Tuesdays. And every Tuesday, everybody knows it's Ask for Support Tuesday. And I realize a couple Tuesdays have gone by, and, there might be one post or two posts, like not a lot of people asking for support. And that made me observe, wait a second, there is no human being on this planet living in this day and age with everything that we want to manifest and have done that doesn't need support. So why are they not asking for support? And so I jumped in and I said, all right, I'm going to be an example, because sometimes I think people also believe that I don't need support. Well, I do, and I'm constantly perfectly fine and okay, always asking the universe, God, my angels, everything that can support me, to support me, my friends, my family, everybody. I'm always asking for support. And I want to encourage you guys this morning to really think about asking for support. So on this Tuesday, I said, I'm going to be an example. Here are some things that I know I'm needing support, and I'm going to ask for it, and I'm asking you guys, not necessarily that you can help me with it, but would you just share some love, send some love? And it was like I opened this can and suddenly everyone felt like, okay, it was okay to ask for support. And so this Facebook thread just filled up with all these needs and all these outpouring of, things that were really challenging them, that they were all trying to deal with on their own, when we have this system set up to ask for support. And it really blew my mind, because I realized we don't ask for support. What we try to do, we do to-do lists. Us, figuring it out ourselves, using our effort, working hard, struggling, suffering, challenging ourselves that we're going to get it done, we're going to figure it out. And we stay in a corner, we cry, we suffer, we struggle, and we're constantly in that like imprisonment of our own limited, finite effort. So this morning, knowing that it's Monday morning, and that's what we all tend to do, is start Mondays with, here's my to-do list, all the things that me and myself and my power I'm gonna do and I'm gonna get done. I want to tell you, scratch that right now. Scratch that. Big part of manifesting, step number one, it's coming to the place of realizing that you can't do it on your own. And beyond that, you can't do it on your own, why would you want to? I really want to ask you guys, why do you want to struggle and suffer and try to do it on your own? Like, I'm telling you, I'm preaching to the choir here, because sometimes I get myself caught in that trap too, of trying to do it on my own. But I am so grateful that I know how to get out of it. And I want to encourage all of you watching this morning, I want you to think about all the things you woke up this morning thinking you have to do this week. Everything that's going to fill your to-do list. When I first met Diane, she said, I used to say, I have 17,000 things to do. And she would say, man, you sound really proud of yourself getting to say you have 17,000 things to do. And you know what? I sure was proud and struggling and suffering and working hard and constantly trying to figure it out. I was. There was nothing to be proud about of that. So here's what I want you guys to do. I want you to think of the burdensome to-do list that you woke up with this Monday morning. And then I want you to type. And I want you, because a big part of getting this manifesting principle to work for you is you have free will. You get to choose if you want it to work for you, if you want to use it or not. It won't just magically happen. I can tell you, living by the principles makes life magical. But if you don't apply them, there's no magic. Right? So step number one is you got to be willing to exercise your free will and say, yes, I need support. So if that's you this morning, I want you not just to say it where you are, but I want you to type it, like declare yes. You don't have to say, yes, I need support. You can just literally type the word yes, because I want you to practice being in the activity of exercising free will. Your free will of saying, yes, I know I need support. So I'm going to look, I want to see, yes, I do. Thank you. Is it Allison? Yeah. Thank you, Allison. Thank you, Debbie. Yes, I need support. Yes, I do. And two Debbies back to back. Janice, yes. Big yes. Right? Absolutely. The energy, the universe, everything that is here to support us. One of my favorite sentences in The Science of Getting Rich is, nature is friendly to your plans. It wants to give you the stuff you want more than you want to have it. But that's not all. You also need to be willing to ask for this stuff to be given to you. So I really, I admire those of you that are taking the step this morning and declaring, yes, I need support. I start my Monday mornings by thinking not of my to-do list, but what are the things I want to be supported? Dare I say, I want to be helped. Here are the mountains that need to be moved in my life this week, and I am not putting them on a to-do list. I am putting them on what I call a manifested list. So step number two is, here's what we're going to do. We're going to replace your to-do list with a manifested list. So this week, this Monday morning, first thing, I want you to think of no more than three 3 big things that you were planning to like grind and hustle and get it done. And instead, what you're going to do is you are going to declare those things as having been manifested for you. That you are saying to the universe, to God, to source, to the creator, whatever name you call the energy that supports us all, that you are saying, here are these 3 things that I'm putting on this list to have happen for me. Now, it doesn't abdicate your responsibility to take action. Let me just be clear. I'm not saying write this list and go sit and twiddle your thumbs. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is there's a very fine line between you saying, here are the mountains that need to be moved and I'm going to move them. And then there's another line that says, there's the other side of the coin that says, here are the things that need to be moved and I'm asking for support. Carry the heavy burden of these things being done for me. And that is incredibly powerful. That's where your power lies. And so every Monday morning I do that. I have my manifested list. I'm going to give you an example of what that might sound like in my world. Right now, as you know, we're getting ready. We have our gratitude gala this weekend. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. But the next big thing coming up for us is the last weekend in January. We're going to have our annual big event. It's called the Manifesting Event. And so right now I am securing sponsors. Now, sponsorship is a lot of money, and that can bring up all kinds of asking for money, like all kinds of heavy stuff that I really, quite frankly, don't want to have to deal with. So my Monday morning list could look like call prospective people to sponsor, and all the heaviness that feels like for me if I write that down. But on a manifested list, what that looks like is I'm so grateful 3 perfect sponsors aligned to the vision of this event say yes this week. That's it. That's what it sounds like. Not, I'm going to call 10 people to get 3 to say yes, all that stuff that we do. Why would I want to do that? I know the outcome I want. I want 3 perfectly aligned sponsors to say yes to the vision of this event and supporting it financially. That's what I want. And I'm putting that on my manifested list as being done for me. Now, the next step is throughout this week, I'm going to be inspired to call people. I'm going to take the action. I am going to call people, not from the place of calling to solicit and get them to say yes, but from the place of when I feel great about making those calls, when I feel inspired and somebody comes to mind, I literally wait for that inspiration and then I call. And those conversations are smooth as silk. There's no work and effort, and they don't all say yes, but there's no hustle and grind and pushing and struggling and trying to figure it out. It is a beautiful, beautiful way to live. And that's what I want to encourage you guys. So of your big things that you had this week, how can you language your to-do list and turn them into 3 things that have manifested for you? That's what I want to encourage you to do, right? Replace your to-do list and turn it into your manifested list. And that's what being supported looks like. Do you want to be supported? Then ask for it. Ask for the support, language it. And this is not do it this week and forget about it. This is a way of life. This is every Monday morning. I would love to know that you never again write a to-do list, right? That you turn them into manifested lists, especially another little chores that we have to do in life, that they can go on a like get it done list, whatever, But I'm talking about when you put the heavy things on your list and you try to, just by writing to do, it indicates energetically that it's you going to try to figure out how to make this big thing happen. It's your effort. So you see the subtle little nuances? It's crazy. By changing it from a manifested list, by changing it from a Tasha to-do list to a manifested list, just that one shift already puts me in being supported mode versus doing and struggling and trying to figure it out mode, right? So I really want to encourage you. Thank you, Lori, saying that was a great example. I really want you, to think, and if you can only think of one thing this week, maybe you can't think of 3, but I know every single person, I know every single person watching has at least one thing this week that's a really big, it would be really awesome it would be really awesome for this thing to manifest for you. And I am gonna ask you to put that on your manifested list. Just put it out there and ask to be supported in having it done. And just be watchful as you get inspired, as you feel good, take action. You must take action, but you're coming from a different energy and a different vibration when you go into acting versus when you have a to-do list and you're just like, I gotta get it done. It's the hustle, it's the grind, it's the, this is what I must do, versus it's a manifested list. I'm being supported, and yes, I need to take some action, but it's a totally different energy, right? So that's my share for you all this morning. The other thing that I wanted to, I love, and Lori, you're so cute, you're on here. You said last week I have the longest hashtags ever. That was so cute. By the way, I always go back and read every single comment that's posted. It feeds me on a Monday. So sometimes while I'm live, I might not be responding live, but just know that I go back and I read every single thing. Lori says, when I talk, people are telling me I'm sounding like Tasha. I love it. I hope that's a compliment for you. That's pretty flattering for me. That's awesome. So here, and Grace says, I guess for me, not asking it was to keep my thoughts positive. No, oh my God, Grace, thank you for saying that. And I was about to go, but that's really powerful because that's where we get trapped. So back to the example that I had this week. Last week, in our tribe, when I said ask for support, one lady said, November 1st is coming and my bank account is empty. I can't logically figure out how I'm going to meet my bills in the next 2 to 3 days. This was Tuesday. November 1st was Thursday, right? And she couldn't logically figure out how it was going to work. And so, but she declared in this group that here's what I need support with. And my goodness, it was either Friday or Saturday she posted a picture with the sky. Sarah, I'm talking about you, with beautiful pictures of the sky, saying she was driving home. It was Saturday. It was either Friday or Saturday. And she was in awe that all her bills had been paid. That whatever had to happen happened, and all her bills were paid. And that to me is the way of life. That is the way that I love to live, and I want to encourage everybody to live. Why would you stay and suffer and struggle? No, it is not negative to ask for help, to acknowledge that you need help. No, not at all, Grace. It is the most life-giving thing that you can do. One of my peers, I'm in a mastermind group, and with some really powerful thought leaders. And on one of the calls, one of the guys said, I've been struggling, financially, I'm not where I'm at over the last couple of weeks, and it's really pulling me down and making me sad. And he said he was watching a program where the guy said, a lot of you people are out there, you human beings are out there just trying to do this thing called life on your own. Meanwhile, your angels that are meant to guide and support and help you, they're in the unemployment line. I thought that was hilarious. It is so funny you can laugh at it, but whether you believe in angels that are here to support you, or God, or the universe, or creator, whatever it is, I absolutely believe that we are supported. We're not asking for support, but we are absolutely supported. And so, all the energy that exists in the universe to support us is right now being unemployed because we're not asking. We're not asking. It is not negative to ask. And especially for us women, I'm talking to you right now, where you believe it's like you get this award for not asking for support. Scratch that. Put it on your manifested list. You need help. Ask for it. You're here to be supported. Nature wants to give you the things that you want to have. But there's this line that has to be removed, and that's free will, where you have to ask for it, right? So this morning, go out, do amazing things, get your manifested list done, and here's our hashtag. Hashtag, I am supported. Write that from the truth in your beingness, where it is the truth for you. Just think back to the times when your back was against the wall, you couldn't figure it out, and it worked out. That was you being supported. Practice asking for that more. hashtag I am supported. Mwah. Have an amazing Monday. Have an incredible week. Blow your minds by seeing just how powerful you are and how supported you are by asking for support. Jump back on here and share and let me know how the rest of the week went. I love you guys. Go have an incredible week. I'm looking forward to seeing those of you that are going to be at the gala this Saturday night. I'm looking forward to partying and celebrating gratitude with you. Bye everyone. Happy Monday. Bye-bye.